Well, hello, my followers. Zepakil, and welcome to another video of D&D Neverwinter broadcasts. Well, this broadcast is actually gonna be a good one because it's a brand new game that just came out. It is called Outriders. Yep. So this game is actually related to Destiny series and Borderlands series. That was what the game is actually based on. Yeah. Outriders has a similar hold on, let's go along. Okay. Outriders is actually out for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One. No, and then also the PC, which is Zendaya. Yeah. I know a few things about Outriders, not a lot about it, because because I don't have the game with me. I'm not really into games that are based on guns, but since I've been playing, Destiny 2 before, then I do know about it because it's related to Destiny 2, actually. So yeah, Outriders is actually based on 3 classes. Is a range, a mage, or a melee. Another word for a tank, actually, because that was those 3 classes actually based on, related from the 3 powers: range, magic, or melee. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to find a page which tells you the classes you got to work on. Here we go. The classes are the Pyromancer, the Devastator, and the Technomancer. So yeah. The Pyromancer is based on magic. The Devastator is based on tank. And the Trickster, minus like one I mentioned. Trickster is actually based on range. They have a variety of weapons, which is shotgun, rifles. I hope the rest have snipers and handguns too. So yeah, each of the classes had different kind of abilities. Like the Pyromancer used fire for his element. The Devastator used earth for his element, and then the Trickster used electricity or ice for his element. Yeah, so yeah, and it is a third-person shooter. And all these characters are actually predators, actually. So here the plot works. During the middle of the 21st century, Earth had passed of no return of climate, descending to grow, figment, and dangerous, passing the human abilities to matter them. So basically, Earth is actually abandoned into a wasteland, and they decide to leave it and find a new home for themselves. So yeah. I'm trying to remember who actually made this. Yeah, developers who made this is actually people that can fly. Yeah, we the people that can fly. All right, and then the publisher is Square Enix. Pretty good Japanese publisher that actually makes really good video games. Is and they use Unreal Engine 4. Okay. and just like I said, it's actually a brand new game. It just released last week on April 1st, which was actually April Fool's Day. So yeah. That's Outriders. I want something weird. Okay, so let's try asking a question about this. Is Outriders a live service game? Yes, actually, you can play with friends or co-op, actually, and then you can progress through other things that actually is similar to the thing. So yeah, it is not free to play actually. Actually, right? However, Outriders have been confirmed to launch Xbox Game Pass for a day, one of no extra cost. If you already have a subscription Xbox popular video games starting, you can technically play Outriders for free. As soon you come out on April 1st. However, it will be coming to the PC version of a Game Pass. Okay. So yeah, I was actually right. It's not free. Yes, this is actually a AAA game. It's polished studio by people we can fly. I related to the Plane Kill Guild's World Judgment and Bulletstorm, a current fantasy Outrider. Fantasy shooter Outriders. Developed by AAA, Dagger, and planned to end in the 2024. Okay. I think you cannot play this game offline. Okay. That's one thing I did not know. Yes, you can actually play this game single player. Because it's up to you. You want to play with your friends or do you want to do it alone? And that's something. I believe there's a tutorial in the beginning of the game actually that shows you how to play it. Relative. So yeah. I want to check the classes you can actually do. Oh, okay. How about this? How about this? Can I see the gameplay anywhere? Nobody can see that on YouTube. Okay, YouTube. Gotcha. Yes, it does have a story actually. And then okay, that's a good one. Is Outriders feature the PvP play versus player? Yeah, not really right now. It's corporate to PvP play versus enemy. So yeah, it's based on single player co-op shooter out there. Yeah. They've been looking. Oh, so this is how long they've been working on the game. 2 to 3 times actually. Okay, the gameplay is 25 to 30 hours actually. Okay, I think this took them about 2-3 years to work on it, to make the game a lot better, to make the game outstanding and pretty good too. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, lay down the future, there'll be other games, like other things you can do in it, like they did with Destiny actually. Wait, like they did allow you to play like they allow you to play expansions, fight new enemies, collect new weapons, and unlock a new class too. So yeah, and I believe that what Outriders actually gonna do too. So that's actually a good thing. I think it's actually the same price as usual. From all cross the platforms things. It's not that deep in, because as you know, it's actually for all the consoles except Nintendo Switch. I want to read more about the plot. As a group continent to follow a single, they discovered a week of COVID, which is entering reach of Echo. Before the flaws behind the COVID, group learns that after the flaws left Earth, people left behind were able to rebuild the COVID with a more advanced engine. Allows you to reach Echo before the flaws behind landing. The carbon colonies is applied the box C and begin to observe their experience to have them study their abilities. Left with no choice, the proxy turn themselves into current Syrian forms and wipe out the Carver's colonists. The single they have followed for all this time was the Carver's actions to server beacon, the proxy and the colonists, but the Outriders and their group are able to fight back, and sends a signal to the forest to launch a cargo pods. Okay, so that's actually a decent story of it, and I believe that actually happens all in the beginning of the game. Yeah, we get to introduce the predators. So yeah. I have something a little bit about developers. As Outriders gameplay is relative to the Crusader of compare of the game otherwise as Destiny and Tom Sink with the Division. Yeah, through the people we can fly, confirm Outriders is living in the choice of title, and that is the game that start and finish. Okay. This is based on an apocalypse of heart and darkness, and is torn by a bulletstorm of studio to the modern story. Alright, and then you may know what it's actually released for PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. Just came out on April 1st, 2021. Yeah. And if you got a chance to actually play it, which was actually the game demo released in February. So all your 2 million players actually got a chance to check it out for yourself. Good job. Let's check out the Steam one. See how that actually compared to. Is there like a view? Yeah. Hold on. I wanna see some views that they did. Here you go. Okay. This is gonna be hard to read. Yeah, okay. Let me look at some good reviews. Alright, here we go. Stand up. The gunplay is really solid. The class to identify is good. The real problem here that the game was essentially overpriced by $30. The game is polished, but not at all. Why it take a full jump across the log and snap the cover of something in that work? Partner with this rather weak story, and it's hard to recommend the current price. However, there's built-up blocks, us and looter shooters if they improve the best parts in the game, and it will highly recommend for solid updates. Ace, okay. There's some good views. Alright, here's that one. Now that the server is a bit better, the game is starting to come to life. Okay. I never got a chance to play the demo actually. So sorry. Okay, here's a good one. GTX maybe not be best to make up for a gameplay. Storyline is nice twist to it. Crafting system is set on itself part of the looting shooters. Makes you feel involved with your weapons and gear from early in the leveling a mods system. Endgame looks pretty challenging with the goal of the Eye of the Storm at the end. Okay, so there's actually an end game. Once you complete this storyline. Gotcha. Has anyone actually played this game a lot longer? Yes, actually. Okay, this is a super long one. No, okay. He thinks it's actually pretty bad. Before writing a review, I played the cap of this, finishing all the story line puffed by the clean until 15. So however, that is something saying is not what the game to buy for $60. What you're hoping is a Warframe meets Destiny. And okay, that's actually another game that we're actually related to Warframe. What is the dollar store recommend to the ashes? Every mob is recovered to another mob, as you saw. It's literally a joke of grandma's boy, but in real life. Okay, pretty insulting to me. Blah blah blah. Okay. If you had added some sort of real end game, like the Diablo 3, the Rifts, or in PvP map, or Destiny Ways, or Warframe missions, structures, ensures amount of content, then maybe you could worth the price of the game to show for the bugs, many bugs and crashes, and other plans, whip off the prices of harnessing huge discerning content to what I expected. Okay. Okay, starting one. Meh. Thumbs up. The game is actually machinery fun, enjoyable for the story. The game is also probably have problems, but it's overall have a lot of fun. The missing chat is just helpful. The real constant breaks during bosses fights is annoying. Many person's favorite conversations is area, and having it not register and having it to repeat. That the sitting one is string, but it don't mind. If bugs you that you have to wait for some patches before purchasing, but usually the game is rather a fun play to do in a way. Alright. I like that one. Silver drop the issues and nearby bad as they can will be launched. It's a fresh game made for looking for mix and a bit for a game library and is literally been streaming for since it came out. I saw a gameplay of looter shooter, very much like Diablo, ARPG, then lots of looting, insane powers, and difficult options. Oh, so I guess you can actually play this game in difficult ways, like you can make it hard for yourself or easy for yourself. Okay, that's pretty good. I do like that. $20 gameplay for this game. That person actually is. Story version of you. Story is mediocre. At best. Gameplay is fun, fast pacing, action packed RPG of combat, looting. Its multiplayers it kind of blah. But the campaign is actually pretty good, and the end game could be a lot better actually. The graphics is pretty good actually. I think if you play on your PlayStation 5 console, the graphics is based on 4K resolution. So yeah, no 1080p like PlayStation 4. Okay, here's something interesting about a AAA game. If game falls into a AAA game, it is $40 value of a good day. It developed to the confidence of game develop. This game is solid, profiting to the view of positive view from the future, but the coveted state is hard to look over. And advancing that the com is worth $60, pushes the game is finishing gameplay, hooks it works, and it's right now. It doesn't work. Okay. I'm not sure how that even was described to, but alright. And as you know, the game actually is $60. And the demo is still free. Okay, that's actually kind of a good thing. And I don't know. Like I said, it's still not a game for me. I wouldn't even bother playing it. But how about this? If the game did get a lot better, then I will play it and check out for myself. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's still new to a lot of people, and and not many people actually know about it. So yeah, but I can tell that actually a couple people have been playing this game before, and they have got a chance to put a solid view of it. Yeah. Okay, here you go. This is about the demo. So I experienced a review without spoilers. I played the demo before for an hour and a quarter after the release. Completely solo of fun, higher rank world, becoming harder to get and kill the time to mimic a solo player. Recommend, yeah, it's pretty good for a gameplay. Just describing the updates actually. Nothing much that I can actually refer to. But it is saying, and update 2 is after 12 hours of gameplay, it's still great beginning game, becoming harder and harder to awaken growing, as many equipment to equip, becoming better and better. To found a legendary gun, what it feels like Destiny actually, because that's actually the same thing. And you do go on quests to find a legendary gun. So, yeah, that's how it works. Oh, okay, here's something good. Don't expect the Witcher level determines the quest of the story. However, everything is voiced and will always be customized dialogue. But the fighting is core of the game is not that bad. The fighting is really well done here. Okay. Good job. But there's a lot of things about refunds or that the fact the game's actually too overpriced, and also the good ways is that the fact it's actually a really good game, solid storyline, a decent end game, but it needs a lot of work to make it a whole lot better. Because it's like Diablo 3, because of the end game, and that one's actually a lot better. But it is good to work happen. But with that, that's it for now. I'm gonna leave the video here. Thanks so much for watching, and do check out the game for yourself. It's actually a good game after all. Alright, so don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You join Chi Ravens, do follow me on all my social media accounts, and I'll see you next time. Bye.